I mean, I think that I think it's very, very, very small. So I think it's
Hey y'all, come on in. Okay, I'm going to put this. Uh oh. All right. Hey everybody, welcome to my channel. I am your host, Hollywood Nex, aka Sexy Pieces. So, after doing a further review and further research, it is I'm coming to the conclusion, and it is in my personal opinion that I believe I know now who set this play all into motion. When it comes to R. Kelly, it is so unfortunate and so sad. And so, if you read my title, then you already know my title says that it'd be the person that you least expect. And that is such a very true statement. So I'm kind of going to just wait a few more minutes and let some people come on in the room. And I'm going to break down to you guys exactly what I discovered just as early as last night. And so it's just sad to report this information that I'm about to report to you guys. Um, so, oh my God, you guys. So this is crazy. I'm gonna tell you right now, the setup is real. He definitely was set up, and I have the proof. At least I believe I have the proof. I'm sending all this information over to his attorneys. If you guys get the book, Daddy's Little Confessions of Sex Me, Confessions of Daddy's Little Freak, it's plagiarized by some of these alleged victims. Okay, we're just gonna call them alleged victims because they literally plagiarized that book, and they used some information from the book to testify on the testimony on the witness stand. So again, this information is being sent over to the attorneys. I'm only sending this stuff to Deborah O'Canic, by the way, because he's the only one that I feel is going to really use this information to help get R. Kelly free. Okay. Um, oh my God. So I saw some of reading the book. Faith Rogers used some of this playbook for her for her she used this information when she testified on the stand. Okay, when she said that R. Kelly said, um, "I'm if you're really 16, you can say, you can tell daddy that you're 16 if you're really 16." And then she also stated that she said that he said to act 21. Okay. No, 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 no. I'll take that back. That was Jerhonda. No, 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 no. I'll take that back. That was Faith. I'm getting it confused myself. So anyway, I just want to put this information out there to you guys so you guys can know what's going on. Okay. And as far as who I suspect, I put it in my community post. I sent pictures to you guys. I put in there R.Kelly. I put in there um, Asante McGee. I put in there Cash Howard, the stylist, and I also put in there Bubba. So I'm just going to tell you guys, it is my belief, okay? And with all the information that I have gathered, and I'm going to do another live with show and tell for you guys, like I always do for you all. And I'm going to show you and present to you guys exactly how he did it. But I'm just going to tell you guys right now who it was. It's my belief that it was Bubba. It was Bubba. There you go. It was Bubba. Bubba's the person who set R. Kelly up. He's the person I allege believe that he gave the information to Asante to have Asante reach out to the Clarys, but it was Bubba. Okay, that's why he's went radio silent. And from my understanding, him and R. Kelly fell out in 2017. Prior to all this coming out, when the allegations started coming out, they stopped communicating. So what he's doing is he's regurgitating photos of him and R. Kelly from the past, but nothing as current. His definitely is coming. Absolutely. So I want to just put this information out there to you guys. That it was Bubba. It was Bubba. Bubba did it, y'all. He was with R. Kelly on his tour. He was with him every step of the way, every tour from Oakland, California to Stockton, California, to Las Vegas, Mandalay Bay, everything that Azriel had made statements in her. And then exactly, that's why the 4,000 was given to him from Jerhonda. Absolutely. So what happened was, in my belief, what he did was because R. Kelly allowed him to stay up under him and he forgave him allegedly. Well, apparently he forgave him because he kept him around and he conspired along with others to take him down. Okay. It is so sad, you guys, to report this to y'all, but I wanted to let y'all know this is what I came up with after listening to Choke No Joke, after him reviewing his information that he's reviewing. It just inspired me to go back and research and look further. And then one of my subscribers said in the chat yesterday she didn't believe that that was Bubba at the birthday party. So when she said she didn't believe it was him at the birthday party, I went through his Instagram. And when I went through his Instagram, I was able to put timelines together, everything that I witnessed in a courtroom, everything that I saw in the courtroom in terms of the testimonies, the things that was said in these testimonies. I was like, oh my God, this goes hand in hand with he actually kept a log of everywhere he went with R. Kelly in 2015. And so from 2015, starting at R. Kelly's birthday party, the birthday bash in Atlanta, he documented everything. And see, and that's one thing when you are a investigative journalist, you investigate everything. You cross T's and you dot I's, okay? And so that's thank you, you guys, because if it wasn't for the subscriber, I believe it's Level Up who said she didn't believe that that was Bubba at the birthday bash. She said she needed to see a different view of him. And that made me go look into his photos. And I found the exact same hat that he was wearing at the birthday bash. And if you guys go and look at the birthday bash, you're going to see him doing a thumbs up. He gave some kind of hand signal. Cash Howard was maybe 5 feet away from him. And when the camera came, she hurried up and turned her face away from the camera, as well as Asante McGee turned her face. They did not want to be on camera because this was the beginning of the setup. So, yes, it is my belief, and I'm publicly saying this, it was Bubba. It was Bubba. He's the one that did this to R. Kelly. He sat up under him. He was driving. He had one of his brothers driving R. Kelly's Sprinter. He had sat in the front seat. There was other people in the back. I didn't see R. Kelly in the Sprinter. I have these videos that I'm going to present to you guys. I'm just getting ready to catch my flight. I'm leaving Chicago. I'm headed back to California because I'm going to go meet up with the chairman to do a the anniversary that they're celebrating of the Black Panthers in Oakland, California, because it started in Oakland, California. But once I get situated, you guys, I'm going to come on. I'm going to do show and tell, and I'm going to show you everything that I've discovered, everything that I have found out, and I'm going to put the timelines together. I'm going to put the timeline together along with my notes. Okay. Because, like I said, everything he would have been around when Azriel was there because she came in April of 2015. And the time dates and the timelines of everywhere that was stated in the court transcripts, or even what I wrote for my own personal notes. I didn't read from the transcripts. I have yet to read from the transcripts. I'm only reading from what I have personally heard in the courtroom, my personal ears and eyes. Okay. And I'm telling you, it was Bubba. Bubba was the snake in the grass who took down R. Kelly. He made a lot of statements along the way, and he was saying slick stuff like he was saying slick stuff like, um, Dang, I got so many notes that I can't even read the notes because they're stuck in this phone right here. But he said a lot of stuff that, like, people door closes and another door opens, and I mean, he said, I if he even try to go and delete anything, I have everything. Okay, now I'm able to put this information out there. So here are pieces of the puzzle. I believe we just completed the biggest piece. And thank you again to Choke No Joke, because his clean eyes came in this fight, being the fact that he was against R. Kelly in the beginning, to see the setup and started researching and doing his own research. It just made me go back and look over stuff as well, to cross my T's and dot my I's so that I could be able to see if we missed something. So I knew the people that was at that birthday party. We discussed the birthday party. I did videos on the birthday party. I showed everybody that was in the birthday party. So it's not new to us, but it would be new to him because he was not on this side of the fence. I don't fault him, and I see people throwing shots and stuff. That's some of my subscribers. I'll just say it don't matter. We got a lot of people who was against him who actually see this fight for what it actually is. So we don't need to attack anyone. We need to salute to them. We need to embrace them, accept them, because they are seeing what we have been seeing. And now to hear them, even if their numbers are greater, the fact that they're able to put this information out and get the people on their platform to see what we see, that's great for us, as more beneficial for R. Kelly than it is for us, because we've been yelling this for years now. And to have someone with greater numbers be able to reach higher people in the industry to listen to him, then they'll be able to come down and see what we have been doing for this amount of time. So yes, his name is Ruby Chris. Um, you know, we have to um, continue to bring this information to awareness. Now we gotta put the him in the hot chair. We gotta put him in the in the hot seat, and let's continue to smoke them out, because what we're doing is we're smoking them out. We're smoking these people out, y'all. Hey, Yaya, hey, boo. Um, so oh my gosh, this is counts. I'm sorry. I can't. It's just people, they, I don't like it. I'm not even gonna go there. I'm just gonna stay focused. I'm gonna stay focused. Anyway, just, hey, you guys. Ruby Chris, aka Jermaine Maxey, for some of y'all that don't know, he had a sexual relationship with Jerhonda Pace. He's the one who sent Jerhonda Pace and allowed her to come into R. Kelly's home, snap photos, and extort him out of $1.5 million. Okay. He didn't stop there with that. He still thought in his mind a way to conspire against R. Kelly. He sat with him on his tour every day. He was everywhere that man was at. Every city he did. He did the Sprinter tour. He rode all the way cross country. He drove cross country in the Sprinter. And like I said, everything that was said in court, everything that I have in my handwritten notes, goes hand in hand with the timeline that was presented in court, you guys. Yes, his name is that Maxie. Yes. So I have to put this information out because it's true. Okay. It's so unfortunate. But R. Kelly knew. Let me tell you, R. Kelly knew. And he knew, and he stopped dealing with him. But the allegations were out there. He didn't get ahead of it in time. And unfortunately, we know the outcome of this. Okay. And Kels will be vindicated. He will come home, because this was a conspiracy. And again, the things that was said in the confessions, the Sex Me confession book written by Cash Jones, people took pages out of her book and plagiarized themselves on the witness stand. I wasn't there when he did it, but yes, the setup is real. I wasn't there when he pled the fifth, but yes, he pled the fifth. Yes. And man, I wish I could share some stuff with you guys. Let me see if there's a way that I can share my screen with y'all because I think there is a way I can share stuff with y'all. Let me just see. Okay. Oh, okay. I figured out how to flip my camera. Just doing what I just did. I just figured that out. Hey, Trigger. Trigger. My, Sheila Ragland, my day one. I see you. Hey, all right, solo. Keep up the great work and big up. Yeah, thank you, baby, but we don't do names over here. Over here, you only can give credit to um to me for what I'm doing. I'm separate from everybody else. Sorry, no disrespect, but hey, I'll give a credit to those that I associate to. Other than that, if you crediting somebody, let it be pieces of the puzzle, aka Hollywood Next. Um, just don't put names in the chat, please. So after doing my further review, and just to reiterate what I've already stated to you guys, it's not going to be a long, lengthy live. I'm going to come back and I'm going to present to you guys all the information that I have researched. I'm going to put together everything that I have. We're going to go over. We're going to go over the Sex Me Confessions of Daddy Little Freak book, and we're going to put what was said in that book with these alleged victims, and we're going to put their statements, what they've said in the courtroom, and what's written in the book. And I'm gonna present this information to his attorney for further review and investigation. So therefore, they can see that this was plagiarized. The book came out way before the allegations came out, and these people took notes out of that book and they used it against him to get him convicted. They perjured themselves on the stand. So this is very sad, y'all. But Bubba, Jermaine Maxey, aka Ruby Chris, you're out there, sir. You know what you've done. And now the heat is on you, dude. Because you thought you escaped and you thought you got away with this because the conviction came down and nobody really didn't put a good magnascope on you to research you. But I've always known it was somebody that was close to him. And that's sad because it be's the one that's the closest to you be the ones that do you like this. That's how it works. It's the ones that's the closest to you that will do you dirty. And so um, it was Bubba. He's the one that did this to him. Yes, he will. That's true too. But that kind of is irrelevant. We just want to stay focused on the facts. We want to stay focused on the evidence. And we want to stay focused on the people who actually testified against R. Kelly. And guess what else Bubba was doing? He allegedly was the one who gave Azriel family those tickets. Okay. I'm working on proving that. Okay. He allegedly gave the Clarys those tickets to be at the Funk Fest. He allegedly gave out the wristbands for those to be in the pit area or got bumped up to the pit area. I'm working on that. Also, I have a 100% fact. He had tickets in the floor seated area that he personally was selling. Yeah, he was selling floor seat tickets to events that R. Kelly hosted. And he was selling other items as well. But the most important stuff he was selling was those tickets. Yes. You can email me at hollywoodnex@gmail.com for any information that you want to get to me. If you guys have any tips or anything that you feel that's relevant to this case moving forward, because what we're trying to do is stop this sentencing from happening. Okay. So my focus right now is to stop this sentencing from taking place. Thank goodness and thank God that the judge pushed this trial out until um, she pushed this trial out until next May of 22. So, so this is good information that we're all collectively re-evaluating and coming to a better conclusion. We've all known he was innocent. Those who knew. Some who still are in denial. Hopefully, will be able to see it for what it is. Yes, God sees everything. Yes, it was Bubba, y'all. I just can't get enough. It was right there in our faces. It was right there in our faces. Yes, God sees everything. And yes, he will be vindicated. Yes, he is still on Instagram. Yes, he is. And he's also on he's also on he's also on Facebook as well. Again, I have everything. I took the time out to screen record, snapshot everything. So me putting this information out, if he try to go back and take anything down, I have it all. And again, I will be presenting this to you guys at a later time. Hopefully, I'll be able to come back this evening. Since the time is going to roll back when I get to California, I'll be able to give all this information to you guys along with my show and tell receipts, because you know me, I like to bring my facts. I don't like to just tell you. I like to show y'all. And so so sad, y'all. It was Bubba. He sat up on, and I think, like I said, I believe Kels figured it out. I truly believe in my heart Kels figured it out. No, I did see that, Sandra. They were. It was after fact. They were already around. Um, I do believe Kels figured it out, and by 2017, he dropped him. He no longer affiliated to him. He lost communications with him. They stopped associating with one another. I truly do believe that. He's been posting stuff since the verdict, but nothing relevant to R. Kelly. He's been reposting things of the past. He wasn't around R. Kelly in 2000 and I want to say 18 or 19 or 19 and 20, like the end of 17, beginning of 18, 19 and 20, when all the stuff really started hitting the fan, when more plays was being put into action, when Asante came around. Um, he was around Asante, he was around Azriel, 100% facts. 100% facts. And again, I'm going to present all that information to you guys. You're welcome. Absolutely. 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 Me too. Yes. I have some videos that I've done on him, but like I said, I didn't keep the microscope on him long enough to put him in the hot seat the way he's going to be on the hot seat now. So the people here in Chicago, because I'm still here in Chicago, so the people that is here in Chicago who knows him, knows where his tattoo shop is. He had lots of money, like, you know what I'm saying. He could have potentially been stealing the man money and everything, y'all. Thank you, Cookie. Yes, Judith. I agree with you, Big Red. Oh my God, you couldn't have said it no better, honey. Absolutely. I agree on that. I think they were definitely crisis managers as well. Definitely. It's definitely heartbreaking. Definitely. Definitely. He was set up, and it was Bubba. He put this play into motion, and then he stayed close up under Kels. He went everywhere he went. He never left his side. And when the allegations started coming out in 2016, 17, by the end of 17, Kels walked away from him. Kels wasn't fucking with him at all. Kels wasn't fucking with him.
Ladies and gentlemen, at the time of boarding service to London, please have your boarding pass and passport in hand visible to the agent boarding you.
Damn.
We will be using two lines,
It looks
one
like
passenger at a time. There is a blue dot on the floor. You will step on the blue dot, lower your
my
hand
flight
for a
keeps
moment.
getting
We will be
pushed
using
back.
what is called biometrics. This is
My flight
paper.
keeps getting pushed back,
A
y'all.
picture is taken. This picture is sent to Customs and Border Control. They procure customs. Once again, please have your boarding pass and passport in hand. We will be
Some of
using
the
two
problems
lines,
seem
one
to be
passenger at a time. Thank you.
understandable with I don't think she should get a pass because she speaks well on her outside of the studio. Mom and dad told the police don't. Yeah, but I agree with you, Sandra. But I'm not gonna attack her. Like I said, excuse me 1 second. I'm not gonna attack her because she. I mean, she said what she said. It definitely is. It is what it is. She wasn't a part of the case though. I can see that in definitely. Thank you, all right, Solo. He gonna come home because now we have. See, one thing I learned going back and forth to court is that the feds are watching. Everybody is watching. They not walking away from this case because even they know something is up, but they have to prove it. You know what I mean? And so they watch these platforms. Please believe that they do watch these platforms. And I know they watch it because they told me out their own mouth they be watching the platforms. And so, and then everybody's watching. Bubba, you're watching right now. Everybody is watching. They, when it comes to this case, and they know that we still haven't conceived because we ain't giving up. We're not conceiving. We're not letting the facts just get unnoticed. We want them to see what we see. We want the evidence to reflect and show the innocence in this case. And so, because they know we ain't giving up, they watch these platforms. I guarantee you, right now, they're in these bushes and they're watching. They definitely watch it. Make sure you guys donate to the platform because when I tell you I was up for hours getting research after research, getting everything that I can get to present to you guys. And this isn't even my presentation, okay? This is just giving you guys the spiel now. So when I come back, you guys will be able to see everything that I'm telling you, how it's going to go line in line. And if you have the transcripts, I want you to pull your transcripts out and start matching it up to what I'm going to present to you guys. Okay? So, um, this is a dirty game. Thank you so much, Judith. No, he's not. He's not giving up. You know why? Because it's hard for myself that sat in that courtroom to sleep at night knowing this man is innocent. And we see people go to jail for 10, 20, 30 years and get out. Look at Nelson Mandela, 27 years. And he got out from prison to president. And he was innocent. And you see so many people do a lot of time and they be innocent. They get railroaded. They get railroaded. This is a dirty game, y'all. This is a dirty game. And again, I'm not walking away from this fight until Kels is home. That's when I'm going to walk away. Once Kels is free, then I feel that we all can be free. Because right now, we have to keep this case relevant. We have to keep this case in the public eye. Even if it's on social media, it's still public platforms. People are visiting these platforms and they're frequenting these platforms. We will be heard. Yes, he is protected. I do trust and believe it. Amen. And on this Sunday, I had to bring it to y'all. I wanted to come on at last night as soon as God showed it to me. I was jumping for joy. I was like, oh my God, it was Bubba the whole time, right in our faces. See how these pieces to the puzzle comes together, one piece at a time? Absolutely. 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 Yes, they did. And he was the biggest one of because he already did it once. That's why it makes all the sense in the world. Bubba already did it once. He already got over on R. Kelly once. He set him up with Jerhonda. Ain't no telling who else he set him up with. You know, there's no telling who else he set him up with. But we know for 100% fact it was Jerhonda because she's the one who had the sexual relationship with him, not R. Kelly. R. Kelly was adamant. He was so adamant. He wanted it to be known. He put it out there, had his lawyers put it out there that he did not have sex with your Honda. That man wasn't even in the same vicinity as her. She's a mental maniac patient who got paid because it's unfortunate that people don't want to it's 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 um it's unfortunate that people don't want to accept the fact that she was obsessed, crazy uh, fan, like a stalker. You know how these celebrities get stalkers? These celebrities get stalkers, and it's so sad because these stalkers will stalk you and sometimes even hurt you and harm you, you know. And so thank God he didn't get hurt where it caused bodily injury harm, but he was definitely hurt severe because they took his freedom away and they caused him to look like a monster in the mainstream and the public's eye. Kels is innocent. He did not do it. Absolutely. God is coming. And see, he uses his faithful ones to bring this information out. One thing y'all have to know, like I told y'all before, the things we did in phase 1, I would not do in phase 2. I'm not worried about the negativity and the people that want to drop negativity. They are not even on my level. They are distractions. I will not be distracted. I am here for one cause and one cause only, and that is free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly until it's backwards. Hey, Gospel Glam. Hey, beautiful. I'm great. I'm at the airport. I'm getting ready to catch flight. I hope I don't miss the event tonight that's happening in California. This delay is really backing up the time that I'm supposed to be in California tonight, celebrating the 55th anniversary of the Black Panther Party that started in Oakland, California. So I'm on my way there. I'm here in Chicago. I don't know if y'all can see, but I'm here in Chicago. I'm at O'Hara's Airport. There's the big old planes out there, and I'm just waiting. They keep pushing my flight backwards, and I'm ready. So, but I'm good. Yeah, God is showing us. So we are His voices. See, we have to be the voice for the
We are here
voiceless.
to to board. Inviting group number 3. Boarding group 1 to 3. They have your passport and boarding
No,
pass.
Cookie. That was Demetrius Smith.
Group number 4 is welcome to board service to London.
That's right, Sandra. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, this is Chicago, Chicago. Thank you, Gospel Glam. Yes, yes. Milwaukee.
Boarding group 1 to 4, we are using 2 lines. You're welcome to use any of the 2 lines. Please enter boarding pass and the picture
Yeah.
station of the passport. And group number 5 is welcome to board. Boarding group 1 to 5.
They nothing else is a direct flight. Unfortunate gospel. Nothing else is a direct flight. But we're getting ready now. They're gonna be boarding us in a few minutes. They said it's gonna take off a little bit after 5. This is so unfortunate because even though the time is gonna be different when I get there, I would have gotten there at 6. Now I think I'm gonna get there at 8. It might be over when I get there. So I really wanted to do a live streaming of the Black Panther Party in Oakland and see how many people come out for that. Oh, okay, Latanya. That's all. That's it. That is it. He has nobody. People was jealous of him. They was envious of him. You know, uh, oh, that Bubba was something. He was something else. But he was the one, y'all. In my mind, my opinion, from the information that I have put together, I'm just gonna say it for what it is. It was Bubba. Okay? If he wanna come sue me, tell him to sue me. Tell him to sue me. I'm putting it out there. It was Bubba. Ruby, Chris, Jermaine, Maxie set R. Kelly up. It was him. He was around the man the entire time. He sat there with that man. He was all in a sprinter ride. He got these other 2 dudes that he
Group
called his
number 7 is
brothers.
welcome to
He
board
was
service to London.
extremely, he was the inside man. It was
Your
Bubba.
boarding pass is on the picture
That
station of
was
the
the
passport.
O'Neill
We are using
of R. Kelly's
board
camp.
boarding
He's
group
the
1
one
to
who
7.
infiltrated R. Kelly. He's the one who set this thing into play to get these liars to come out and say these things was happening. He was the ones who uh, got Asante to reach out to the Claries to put this information out. There's more information that's going to be coming out. This isn't the end, but this is definitely where it started. He sat right up under him the entire time. It was him, Jermaine Maxey, aka Ruby Chris, aka Bubba, and I believe again, Kels knew because if you look at the timeline when he was posting stuff, he stopped posting stuff on R. Kelly. Hold on one second, y'all. Okay. He stopped posting stuff. He stopped posting stuff uh, after uh, 2017. And then he would post for R. Kelly's birthday. He would definitely post for his birthday. He would post old stuff. He started like reposting things that he had already had to make himself look like everything was what it was. But in actuality, he didn't have nothing new. Kels wasn't dealing with him. And again, that's probably why he pled the fifth. Yeah. He was stacking all that money from the tours that he was with Kels, and we wonder why Kels is broke. Kels did buffet tours, black panty tours, um, and again, he was with him every step of the way. Even when Azriel said she claimed to have sexual relationship with R. Kelly at the Mandalay Bay, he was at the Mandalay Bay. They put this is in the statements. This come out in court. She said she was in Oakland, California. He was in Oakland, California. She said that she was in Stockton, California. Bubba was in Stockton, California. Um, she said that the Connecticut came out. Okay, he was in Connecticut. Like I say, everything that's in her testimony, Bubba was there. He was right there. He didn't even come try to testify to be helpful because it was always designed to let the man get railroaded and let these liars tell their lies and get the innocent man convicted. Kels is coming home. Kels is coming home. Kels is coming home. Yes, he does, Felisa. He said he had a problem of forgiving people. He said, I got a big heart. I keep forgiving people that I shouldn't forgive. He said that in the Gayle King interview. He said, she said, well, do you have a problem? He said, the only problem I have is I have a big heart and forgiving people that did me wrong. And I keep forgiving them. And he was talking about Bubba. And I'm sure others, but for sure Bubba, without having to say his name. This information was always in front of us. It was just the pieces had to come together. And they were always right there. And like I said, shout out to Choke No Joke because had it not been for him with the clean eyes looking into this case from a anti side and now being a pro Kelly side, he see what we see, and he was able to get me to go back and look at some information. Because when he said Cash Jones was at the party, I'm like, Cash Jones, I didn't see her there, but I saw Cash Howard there, and Cash Howard connection to somebody that came at me, okay, it's crazy, and that's how I know she was involved somehow, some way as well. But I ain't gonna throw her under the bus just yet. But they all was around. They, the shade was real. The shade was real. I did too, Cookie. So let's continue to pray for R. Kelly, y'all. Let's continue to uplift him. Let him know through letters, as I'm doing the same, that we know now more of what we didn't know, and we are able to confirm who it is. Let him know. Let him know. He knows. I'm sure he knows. Yep, it was definitely gonna surface. It most definitely was. Yep, absolutely. So again, I don't do this often, but everybody donate to the channel. $ Hollywood Next. Zelle me at hollywoodnex@gmail.com. All donations will be used for the continuous and the furtherance of the investigation, as well as the research, and to be able to continue to present information to the platform. Small or big, do what you're able. Don't put yourself in no bind. But I must say this because I don't often say this. But at this point, because this is a business and what I'm doing is business, I want to be able to continue to bring this information to you guys, and and that's pretty much my time. Polk County News Report. Did he come back and leave the hoodie and the lighter? I forgot about the gas can. Your dad told several stories and the report go figures. They wasn't even willing to do anything because they didn't have nothing on him. They already said they had nothing. Unless he done something illegal in their county, then they would investigate. But them Polk County people wasn't worrying about him because he wasn't doing no wrong. They was trying to get him all alone. But yes, it was Jermaine Maxey. Everything Stephanie Luke was in the wash always comes out in the rinse. And then what's crazy is I was looking at Bubba's Facebook page, and he put up this old stupid ass post of R. Kelly when R. Kelly was dressed in the red leather jacket. And I don't know, he thought it was funny or something. I didn't find it funny at all. And I'm going to show that to y'all. I'm going to share all the stuff that I got off his page because, again, it's very telling. He was telling on himself. See, criminals don't know how to shut the fuck up. If you're going to be a criminal. But all that talking. And one thing about a criminal, and just for those that want to be criminal minds, don't do a crime with nobody. Do it by your fucking self. And then you can get a fucking way with it. The moment you try to link up with two and three other people, those are your fucking co-defendants. And y'all one gonna tell on the other. There's always a fucking weak link. Okay? Don't never do a crime with nobody. Jermaine Maxey with the M is Bubba Ruby Chris. Yes, he is. And it needs to be stated. It needs to be stated. Okay? Yeah, you can't do a crime with nobody these days. I get it now. Damn, this is so fucked up on every angle. Yes, Bubba is going to get his. Yes, he is. Yeah, me either. I can't wait until this is all turned around. But that's the information that I have. Kind of going to need a bigger toolbox real soon. All this information, I've already sent it over to his attorney, and I still have more information that I'm going to be sending over as well. Um, so if you guys have information that you guys feel is relevant to proving this case to be what it is, if you have any other further facts on just things that was said in court, things that was said on the witness stand, anything to prove or I mean to discredit these liars, uh, I'm only presenting uh, information that I feel is going to overturn this case. That's going to give the judge a reason to reevaluate this case and see it for what it's worth. And this right here, along with the book of Daddy's Little Freak, um, that and the fact that these alleged victims plagiarized the book, I'm presenting that type of information because that's the stuff that's considered perjury. They perjured themselves because the book came out before trial. So the book is out and you're saying verbatim what was said, then that tells you right there that these people was they coerced this case. It was all designed this way. So I know they watching. Hi, Savages, Clarice, Bubba, Asante. Hi, pieces of the puzzle. One piece at a time. One piece at a time.
Yes, and Jeremy, to Howie, please check to get the cake calendar.
Amen.
Yes, and Jeremy, to Howie, please check.
Yeah, that was a novel. They did a whole novel on him. That was a novel. That was a novel. They used a novel, one piece at a time, y'all. Put those pieces in there, y'all. That's my time. They are getting on board. The flight crew is here, and they should be getting ready to board in a few minutes. Let's see.
American.
I think I got this. Did they move the time up? Okay, we still got a few minutes. I guess about 15 more minutes. I'll stay on for another 7 minutes, and I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. No, I doubt it. I doubt it. Oh no, immunity. If they had, nah, I doubt it. You can't get immunity for being a victim. You can't be immunity for being a witness. Only one got the immunity, and that's public information, was Demetrius Smith. Exactly. Absolutely. Well, I know, what is his name? Bubba has a tattoo shop outside of Chicago in another city in Illinois. All that information, I will be putting all that up there. Y'all go over there and give bad reviews, bad reviews. Let's get him shut down because he shut down Kales, and we can shut him down with those reviews. And his time is coming. And even if we don't wish no bad on nobody, because God has his way of doing things, and the fact that he even allowed me to see this, because I have been praying, asking him to show this to me, show it to me, show it to me, Lord, and he showed it to me. So I'm just thankful. Oh, I don't know. I'm on my live. Let me check it really quickly. I got it. Thank you, Stephanie. God bless you, beautiful. I did. I got that. Right on. Shout out to Stephanie. Thanks for the cash out. Much appreciated. They time is definitely coming. No doubt. Chi-Town is here. Yes. Yes. So now we know, okay, with the pieces of the puzzles. presents, okay, the information at a later time. I'm gonna show it to you step by step. We're gonna do the timeline. We're gonna do Azriel's testimony, and we're gonna do Azriel's testimony. We're gonna go over Santi McGee. We're gonna go over Bubba's entire timeline. I don't care if he deleted or not. I have it. Screenshot of the screenshot, statement after statement, comment after comment, when he responded, who he responded to. I got everything. So there's no need for him to try to go back and take anything down. Gotcha. You get caught with your pants down. You set R. Kelly up. You knew what you did. And now he will see it. No, you're welcome. Thank you. God bless you. And everybody else that donates to the platform, thank you so very much. That's what I'm saying, Michelle. There had to been crisis actors up there portraying to be jurors because they had the whole entire trial secretive. They didn't want the public to see that because they knew the public was going to see through that. If y'all heard what I heard, how I heard it, the way his lawyers attacked that case, then you guys can see for yourselves that he should have never been found guilty. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Thank you, Latanya. Thank you. Thank you so much. It's pouring down raining out here. Okay, so what I'm gonna do, Deja, to answer your question, I'm gonna make a personal phone call up to the federal prison where he's being housed at, and I'm gonna ask that question. And not only am I gonna do it, but I'm gonna encourage you all to call up there as well. It doesn't take nothing but a phone call to call to the federal prison in New York and ask these questions. Are you guys gonna keep this man's money if we donate to his commissary? If we donate to his his account, is you guys gonna hold his money? Like these are questions that is just simple for us to ask. Okay, so we can ask these questions, y'all. Okay, this is nothing that we cannot ask. So don't just take my word, but do your research as well. You guys got the ability to Google the correctional facility in New York and ask a simple question about him now that he's convicted and wanting to put money on his books and the fact that he owes probably some type of restitution or something like that, or people saying that his money is being forfeited. Um, these are the things that we can do. Okay. So, but I'm gonna do it for y'all, and I'm gonna bring that information to y'all tomorrow. That part right there, because the rest of the stuff I'm gonna try to come back again once I make it to California. Then I'm gonna try to come back and give you guys all that information. So, looks like they're gonna be getting ready to call for us to start boarding the plane. I want to get on so I can get my seat and get comfortable because I'm about to sleep all the way there. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Of your Tim, I can possibly say because when you are under scrutiny like this and you are a celebrity, this could potentially blackball yourself. So a lot of celebrities don't want to come out, they don't want to speak because it could potentially blackball them. Okay. Okay. So looks like we're about to start boarding the plane. Okay, so a couple of more minutes. I thought they were ready, but a couple more minutes. Um, well, Tim, you cannot put an appeal in until you actually have sentencing. So the appeal doesn't go in until day of sentencing or the day after sentencing. He cannot put in an early appeal. But what he can do right now and what his attorneys are trying to do is get the judge to review the evidence, review the integrity of the trial, see if there was any misconduct. Uh, Lord have mercy, I'm losing my train of thought. I'm trying to watch around me. Um, Prosecution, conduct, misconduct from the prosecution, and if that is the case, then this verdict can be overturned. The judge has the ability to overturn a guilty to not guilty. She can do that, but she's the only one who can do that. If he would have been found not guilty, she could not turn a not guilty into guilty, but she can turn a guilty into not guilty. Yeah. So after sentencing is when that will take place. Yes, exactly why the jury is secret. Yeah, that would be the blessing. Hey, hot rod, hey, hot rod in the house. Hey, my brother. Yes, he was. Yeah, they all wanted to get something out of it, and okay, hi. I wonder was you at the same club my cousin was at because she was just at a club. They were slapping him at the club and she was stepping in the name of love. I was like, okay, they turning up, they turning up. Hey, Sunshine Brown. Hey, Real Diamond. Hey, Snowflakes. Because I'm at the airport. I'm at the airport. And I have to wear my mask at the airport. Well, no. So that's very true, Rob Sancho. That's true. Just keep sending uplifting information. That is very true, Rob Sancho. You're right about that. Let me highlight that. I'm going to California, baby. I'm going to California. I was on my way to the Black Panther party to celebrate the 55th anniversary in Oakland, California. But unfortunately, my flight has been delayed not once but twice today. And then they just moved our gate from one gate to the next gate. So now I am waiting for them to let us start boarding. But they over there getting it together. They're getting it together. So hopefully soon. Yeah, me too. I do too, Deja. Awesome. You got it, I mean? Okay. Power, power to the people. Free them all. Well, anyway, that's my time, y'all. I'm about to get ready to board this flight because they all huddling around. As y'all can see, they're huddling around. So I'm gonna get ready to catch flight, and then I'm gonna charge my cell phone as well. But thank you guys so very much. I will come back with a show and tell to present to you guys on information that goes hand in hand. Bubba, we're dirty, and I'm just saying it is for what it is.
We're ready to go, flight 2639, servicing San Francisco. System will like to work on customer keys. Customer keys all on the board.
All right, y'all. Gotta go. About to get up out of here. We boarding my flight. So peace and blessing. God is love. Keep God first in everything that y'all do. Remember, dear friends, let us love one another. For love comes from God. Everyone who loves has been born of God and knows God. Whoever doesn't love does not know God because God is love. The R.Kelly is all we yelling. I'll see you guys on the next one. That was my time. Much love to everybody. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. See y'all on the next one. Peace.